Well, good evening. Anybody around? Hi, anybody around? Good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
Okay, thanks, Miss. Thanks for answering. Okay, welcome, everybody. Hope that rest of you are around. Okay, well, thanks for being on time. We're gonna start. Okay, so it's nice to see you. I hope that you have a good weekend. Okay, that you enjoyed your weekend. Okay, we're gonna start a new unit today. Okay, unit 13. Remember that we finished unit 12. So we're gonna start this new unit. Okay, so let me read for you. You see here some what? Post office, drugstore, gas station, department store, a bank. What else? A bookstore, a coffee shop, a supermarket. And those are what? Those are places, right? Those are places. So what or which of these places do you visit the most? Which of these places do you visit the most? A post office, a drugstore, gas station, a bank? Which place is very common for you? Miss Garza, good evening.
Hello. Good
Welcome,
evening.
Miss. Okay, which of these places is the most common for you?
Um,
Look at the pictures.
Post office.
A post office. Okay, good. How about you? Let me see who else. Mr. Gomez. Hi, sir. Good evening.
Hi, teacher. Good evening.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine, teacher.
You're fine. Good to know. Okay, welcome. I'm asking Mr. which of these places is the most common for you to visit?
Okay. Uh, I think supermarket.
Okay, yes,
Okay.
that's true. Yeah, well, that's one of the most common. Supermarket. Excellent, it's true. Okay. And
Sorry, teacher.
yeah,
Sorry,
tell me, miss.
teacher. No le había
Tell me.
entendido lo que, no le había entendido lo que nos había querido decir. I'm sorry.
Okay, don't worry, but let me know, okay? Tell me when you have no clear the idea or you don't understand, tell me, teacher, I don't understand, or teacher,
Okay.
I don't got the idea, okay? Teacher, I don't got the
Okay, thank
idea.
you.
Don't worry, okay? And I will try to explain to make many things for you to understand, okay? Or at the end,
Okay, thank you.
okay, or at the end, in secret, maybe between parentheses, right? The translation, but in a secret, okay? Okay.
Okay.
No, but I would just let me know. Okay. Okay. So now that you understand, Miss Garza, what is the most common place for you to visit?
Yes, the supermarket. A supermarket.
A supermarket, yes, maybe, right? Most of you, I mean, most of us, because including me, maybe it's the most common. And well, and how often do you visit the department store, guys? How often? How frequently, right? Often is equal frequently, is the same, let's say. How often do you visit a department store? From time to time? Never? Every week?
Hardly ever.
Hardly ever. Okay. Okay, so it's not common for you. How about a bank? Miss, let me see. Miss, Miss Munoz, how often do you visit a bank?
A bank.
A bank. A bank.
Today my job.
Ah,
I work
you work at a bank?
at a bank
Okay. Okay, so every day, right? But it's not a visit
every
in that
day.
case. In that case, it's not a visit, okay? I don't know.
No
I don't know
visit.
if it counts. Okay.
No.
I think it doesn't count. It doesn't count. I mean, okay. Well, so those are some of the places that we're gonna work, okay, with. Let's listen. Let's listen the pronunciation for these common places. I don't know. Well, let's listen first. And then you tell me if you have any doubt about the meaning, okay? The meaning, el significado of any place. But let's listen first.
Unit 13. How do I get there? Page 86. Exercise 1. Word power. Places to go, things to buy. Part A. Where can you get these things? Match the things with the places. Then listen and practice. 1,
You can buy a backpack at a department store.
2,
You can buy cold medicine at a drugstore.
3,
You can get a debit card at a bank.
4,
You can buy eggs at a supermarket.
5,
You can get an espresso at a coffee shop.
6,
You can buy gasoline at a gas station.
7,
You can buy a magazine at a bookstore.
8,
You can get stamps at a post office.
Okay. Here we have places and things that we can find in each place. You see here? This is the vocabulary, okay, that we're gonna work. So it's not complicated, right? A piece of cake for you. So we have here, backpack, cold medicine, debit card, eggs, an espresso, gasoline, magazine, stamps, okay, and the places that correspond. Okay, so we have here the drugstore. That is similar, right? Similar to the pharmacy, but in this case of a drugstore, it maybe is more elaborated. Okay, more the amount is more important, right? The amount of medicine, but they are similar. Okay, so we have here. Can you tell me, please, what else? Can you write in the chat? Write in the chat, please. Things that we can do at a bank? Okay, I think this is a good one. Please write in the chat. Write in the chat. Things that we can do or you do at a bank. Okay, I will wait for your answers. Go ahead, please. I'm gonna check the chat. Let me open the chat. For example, let me give you an example. We can, let's say, pay some bills, right? We can pay some bills at a bank. Electricity bill, maybe, right? What kind of transactions, sir? Being a little bit more specific, what kind of transactions? Write in the chat, please. And be more specific, Miss Garza. Credit card, request, pay, or what? Write it in the chat, please, guys, and try to be more specific. Let's see. Transferences. Okay, I will wait maybe a minute, right, to give you some time to think. Check. Okay, maybe you have some ideas. But remember that we can do, for example, deposits, right? Deposits. What else? Bank withdrawal. That would be the opposite to deposits. Okay, bank withdrawal. Deposit is when you give the money, right, to the bank into an account. So a bank with withdrawal, well, it's like this. Let me write it for you. Okay. Is the opposite of excuse me, I'm bad at typing. Okay, I won't be a secretary. You won't give me work as a secretary. I'm bad at typing. Okay, there we have the opposite of a deposit is a bank withdrawal, for example, right? Deposit and the most common is to have or to take to do a bank withdrawal that a deposit. Okay, so maybe and another maybe request maybe a credit card, request a bank loan. Okay, bank loan, maybe, right? Or pay a bank loan, pay bills. Okay, payment of bills, electricity bills, water bill. Okay, so you see many things. Pay bills, right? Okay, what else? Electricity, water bills. Okay, there you have some specific activities that we can do and we can remember this vocabulary, right? Related with bank, let's say transactions, being specific, okay? Deposit, well, I didn't write deposit, but you know, right? Okay, deposit, that is the opposite of bank withdrawal, bank loans, we can pay bills. Okay, so those are some of the activities just to increase vocabulary. Okay, so can you tell me, please, the meaning of these? How do I get there? Or how do I get? Get is similar to what verb?
Tener.
Not in this case. Not in this case. It is true, but not in this case. Excuse me?
Es como yo, ¿a dónde puedo conseguir esto?
Okay, how do I get, like obtain, right? It's similar, but it's true that is get is like have, is like obtain, is like arrive. Do you know the verb arrive, everybody? The meaning of arrive?
No.
Okay, is when you go home. At night, you arrive home. In the morning, you arrive to the office. Yes? Or not yet? Yes, arrive home. Okay, it's like get home, arrive home, arrive to the office. Okay, let me tell you something. Get is a very interesting verb. It has many uses. We can substitute get or many verbs by get. For example, you can say, I get early every day. Okay, I get early to work every day. I get. It's like I arrive early. Early, right? Temprano. Or you can say, I will get some new shoes. It's like buy. I will buy new shoes. I will get there, like it's in this case, right? How do I get there? It's like arrive there. Okay? ¿Cómo llego? Okay? In this case, ¿cómo llego ahí? Okay, in this case, it's not obtained, but it's true, of course. I get a new job. I obtain a new job. Okay? As I said, right? I get a new blouse today. I buy or I bought in past. Compré. Okay? I always get home early. Llego, arrive. Okay, so be careful and open your mind to this verb because it's very, very common to use it in many different ways. So it's very interesting, you know, to learn how to use get. Okay, but in this case, it's not have, it's not obtain, it's not buy. In this case, it's like arrive. Okay, ¿cómo llego ahí? How do I get to the how do I get to Metrocentro? You see? How do I get to Soyapango? Okay? How do I get to let's say to Hotel Intercontinental? Okay? So that is the expression. Is in this case is not how do I arrive. Okay, how do I arrive? No, it's better to say how do I get How do I get to a supermarket? You know, let's say that you are a tourist. So you need to go to a bank, to a supermarket. So the most common question is this. How do I get, in this case, is there, right? Because it's in general. But of course that we can do the substitution. How do I get to a bank? How do I get to a drugstore? How do I get to a supermarket? Okay, it's clear now? The expression? Is it clear?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, excellent. Good to know. Okay, so that's the expression that we're gonna use. And of course, that we're gonna learn to give directions, right? How do I get to Metro Centro? Okay, so I am, let's say, I am at, maybe, I am at Salvador del Mundo. How do I get to Metro Centro? It would be a little bit difficult, right? Because I don't remember the streets. But anyway, you will say, right, take Alameda Roosevelt, okay, and turn to the, maybe to the right, and then turn to left, okay, go straight, etc. That's what we're gonna learn in this unit, okay? But in this moment, we're gonna get familiar with this vocabulary so you can start, okay, using an important vocabulary to learn, to practice how to give directions, how to understand directions. Okay, what else can you get or do in these places? Okay, that's what you're gonna do in this moment. You can send packages at a post office. Okay, what else? You can, in a post office, what can you do? You can send a letter, right? It's not common, but you can send a letter. But what about, for example, a bookstore? What can you do at a bookstore? You can?
Read. I can
Yeah,
read.
yeah, maybe. Maybe you can read. You can read books, right, before buying. Before
Yeah,
buying.
bye.
But there are some bookstores that allow us, right, let us to read. Yes, there are some bookstores before we buy. Or sometimes we just can go to read. Yes, there is possible. Or we can buy books. Okay, we can read books or we can buy books. Okay, so you can choose an example. Things that you can do at a coffee shop. For example, Mr. Donut, right? Starbucks. What can you do at a coffee shop?
I can eat dessert or
Okay.
meeting with
Meet.
any person.
Okay, meet with people, right? Correct. Excellent. At a coffee shop, we can or I can meet my friends. Okay, I can eat a dessert, right? A dessert, correct. With a cup of coffee. Excellent. That's the idea, mister. Okay, so you're gonna go to the breakout rooms to practice this. as I did, right? Some examples. So you're gonna mention things that you can do in any of these places. You can choose a department store, a supermarket. So use this example. You can, okay, puedes, you can, and the activity. Okay, I'm gonna send this to the group so you can follow the example. Okay, we did some examples, right, together. So I think that no problem. So, but anyway, if you have any doubt, tell me. Is it clear? The short conversation that you're going to have? Yes?
I can go a bookstore with my son.
Okay, I can go
I can go
to a bookstore with my son,
I can go to a bookstore
with my
with my
son.
son.
Uh-huh. To read some books, to buy some books. Okay, correct? For example?
Okay. I can I can buy a book.
Correct. That's another activity. I can buy a book. Okay.
Yes.
Correct. Okay, so that's excellent. So that's what you're gonna do. That's what you're gonna do with any place that you want. Okay? With any place that it is easier for you. Es que se le facilite, okay? That's the one that you're gonna choose and you can talk about that place. Okay? I'm gonna share the places too. It is in your book, right? But in case I'm gonna share it for you so that you have the places. Okay? So soon. Really so soon? Well, I think that we have Noemi, yeah, I've seen you before. Miss Ramirez, is the first time, right, in your class, in the class, Miss Ramirez?
Yes,
Hi.
it's my first day.
Okay, so welcome.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Okay, yeah, you're not in my list. I'm gonna add you. Okay, so we anybody? No, Miss Alvarado, you had been before, right, Miss Alvarado? It's not your first class.
No.
No, okay, excuse me, but I have a bad memory with people, okay, and with last name. I remember when people comes every day to class, I remember that people, for example, Mr. Gomez, right? He's always in class. I remember Mr. Gomez, and because we don't have many gentlemen, just Mr. Gomez and Mr. Rivera. So I remember easy. Okay, but in the case of the ladies, excuse me, but I forget your beautiful faces and your names. Okay, and get confused. Okay, so that's what I wasn't sure, Miss Alvarado. Excuse me that I didn't remember you. But I wanted to
No problem.
I wanted to tell you, Miss Ramirez, nobody else is the first class. I wanted to tell you that we have to reconnect, okay, the meeting because automatically it is closed, okay? But when the meeting is closed, come again, okay? Entre de nuevo al mismo link and we continue, okay? Don't think that the class is over, okay? No, you have to come back, okay? No se me vaya a ir cuando se cierre la reunión, Miss Ramírez, okay? Se me conecta de nuevo, please, okay? Okay, but in these minutes that we have, you can go to practice. Okay, let me create in pairs. You're gonna do it in pairs. What happened? Okay, now. Okay, let's practice in this minute.
to practice.
Classes
Yes.
is this second week.
Second class.
No, week, semana.
Okay.
This.
Today is my first day.
Okay, yes.
I see. Go to the 13th class. It's okay. Or lesson 13.
50 is 50 classes. Is this?
Yeah,
What?
we're in unit 13. Miss
Sorry.
Correct. Yes, we are in unit 13 and we did the unit 12 and you have a homework that is not complicated, okay, in classroom. Okay? Of unit 12. We didn't really study it and structure in unit 12. It was more vocabulary, you know, more expressions. So don't worry, okay? Be happy. No, I think you won't have any problem because the structures, we're gonna study more structures in unit 13 that we began today and unit 14. Okay? But do a homework. Are you already registered in classroom, Ms. Ramirez? Are you in class?
No, I don't have any
The link.
class. Link.
The link. Okay, so ask for the link in the group because I don't have it. Okay, but ask for the link for classroom in the group as soon as possible, okay? So you can register there and you can do the activity. Are just 2 exercises. They are not complicated, right, Mr. Gomez? The exercises are a piece of cake, right?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are a piece of cake. So it's more to connect vocabulary and phrases. But anyway, if you have any problem, ask me. Okay, that's why I want you to go to classroom so you can check and you can tell me, okay, I don't understand what to do here or what is the expression. So I can do a parenthesis to give you a brief explanation or an idea. Okay, no problem.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, anytime. Okay, you can share the screen, guys, if you want. I don't know if you want, right, to share the images or the conversation to practice.
Okay. Si quiero comparto. I the practice.
Okay.
The teacher, the question could be what else could you get or the supermarket?
Correct. What else? What
Can
else
you get?
can you get? At a supermarket. Correct.
For example. Okay.
O what can you, maybe sin el else, right? Porque else es cuando ya mencionamos algo más. ¿Qué más puedes? So in this case, como no hemos empezado, you're gonna start in this moment, you can say, what can you get? Ya cuando ella le conteste, you can say, what else can you get? Yes?
Okay.
Else is like more.
Okay. Else is like more. Thank you, teacher.
Anytime.
Read books.
Books.
I can buy a supermarket at night.
Okay, excuse me, sorry to interrupt you. I can buy a supermarket. In that case, we are saying, ¿puedo comprar el supermercado? Can I buy the supermarket?
Can I buy the supermarket at night?
No, because it's the same. ¿Puedo comprar el supermercado en la noche?
Sí. Yeah, sorry.
For example,
Sorry.
I can buy fruit at supermarket.
The question is,
You can.
what can I get? What can I get at a supermarket at night? Or what can I get? And the answer, I can get sweet bread. I can get a chicken. Okay?
Teacher,
Yes?
teacher, can the option I can visit a supermarket? I can.
I can visit. Are you doing a question or an answer, miss?
Answer.
Okay. So in that case, I can visit. Yeah, maybe I can visit a supermarket. But
Okay.
it sounds a little bit, I
This
wouldn't
is
understand.
option. This is option.
Not really.
Or
For me, it doesn't make
formally.
sense. For me, it
Or
doesn't make sense. Okay, because
okay.
if I said, puedo visitar o ir al supermercado. But in my case, yo me quedo igual si usted me dice eso. It doesn't make
Okay.
sense for me.